Welcome to another broadcast of YFD BLAST. And this time, we're going to do something a little differently. We have our very own first success story right out of the Avondale community. But I'm going to let him introduce himself. So let me ask you, who are you?
Me? Oh, man, I'm Jordan Williams, Avondale Recreation Center area. Grew up here, love it. I came back and volunteered for free. It's a place that I love and enjoy being in.
Awesome. So, Jordan, what makes you a success story is, coming from this community?
A success story, to me, a success story is living out the dreams through my family wants, what I want, and what Mr. Perry and the community has ever wanted for me. They always pushed me to become the best, person, human being, Samaritan, student, anything you can think of. They always try to push me to become a better person, help me make better decisions in my life, friends, family. When I was in college and played basketball, they even came to watch me play. So it's always means something important to me that they always make this, this notion that family is everything. We're going to take care of you no matter what.
Awesome. It's always been a constant form of support for you, I'm assuming.
Yes, very constant support. Mr. Perry has always had my back. This has had my back. And without success, I had to measure up to people around me. Without the people around me, I'm not a success story. So you have to put that in there. Like, it's not just me. You know what I'm saying? People think success is just you doing your own thing. No, it's this whole community.
Right. It takes a village to raise a child. I love that. So also I want to ask you, how does that tie into your career field? What is it that you do? I hear that you're doing a lot of things. You just flew in elsewhere, right?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of things right now. Luckily, I got, having that community support and family and getting a chance to meet people. I've had the chance to put myself in a decent position, for later on and do a lot of things that I want to do, in my life. I recently just accepted a teaching position in Charlotte at Providence Day, a school. I'll be working in multicultural affairs and teaching. But also, I'm doing PR. I'm doing public relations and communications for a professional NFL athlete. He's starting inside linebacker for the Jets. I'm responsible at handling endorsements, talk shows, interviews, anything. He's actually from, Chattanooga. His name is Darron Lee. And recently, last month, we sent Avondale Rec Center at least 32 kids to see Black Panther for free. Wow. So, we're here to help, and that's what I'm doing, here to help to get back to my community, help him become a better person, a better brand, help him make more money, and just, help people that I care about, live their life to their fullest.
Awesome, man. So, what's the ultimate goal that you have in mind? What's the end goal?
The end goal? Well, right now, I have two plans. I always have a backup plan, A and a B, you know what I'm saying? So, with teaching, my backup plan, that's one of the first plans I had, was get my master's, my PhD. My mom's the head assistant principal at Brainerd, and I want to become a principal one day and a college professor. If that works out. So if I have my public relations, that really starts to boom and really continue to push forward. I would love to have my own public relations consultant firm. I deal with athletes and businesses and work on branding and endorsement deals with them throughout the whole football league. Because if you look at football, not a lot of football players have really good outside branding or PR firms that really make the football people look solid. Basketball players and baseball players, they have that. But football is always something negative in a way. Even Colin Kaepernick is doing something positive, is always something negative. So I'm trying to make sure we spew a really positive image throughout the whole football, business companies, the rec centers in Chattanooga, anything that's dealing with my hometown, people that I care about, and help change the landscape for people to be successful, I'm trying to do.
Awesome, man. So what advice do you have for anyone that's trying to, live up to their dreams or maybe come from the same community that you come to? What advice do you have for them?
Advice I have for anybody coming to the community is, you got to treat people how you want to be treated. That's like the golden rule, And that takes you a long way. It's so simple and it sounds so cliche, I promise you. But I got where I'm at through relationships with people, and I treated people with respect. And I approached people with the same respect that I thought I should be treated with. And that allows me that people give me opportunity, and they show that I had hard work. I've always produced, and I'll tell people, no excuses, just produce. That's what you have to do, no matter where you're from and where you come from. And especially in this community, sometimes I feel like we give each other excuses a little bit too much. And I think we just make sure we have the kids and ourselves and parents, we need to produce more.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show and, of course, talking about, your success story for YFD BLAST. Ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to understand that Jordan Williams is the perfect embodiment of support, a support system straight out of the Avondale community. This is what youth and family development stands for. And more importantly, this is more so of what it means that a community, a village, that's what it takes to raise a child. And once you raise a child in that way, they always give back. So thank you again, Jordan. We appreciate you.
Thank you.